Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you
Like,
want.
literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke podcast, episode 120. Why do I feel like a little rusty? I know we didn't record last week, but it literally has not been like that long, and I feel like weird recording now. But we're going to give everyone a huge recap of this weekend. I obviously went to Nashville, CMA Fest, was on Broadway, all the freaking such, and I'm excited to get into that. But sorry for missing last week. It was honestly my fault because I totally forgot that we had to record on Sunday because I was traveling for work.
Yeah.
So
That's
on me,
well,
but
it's
that's
not
okay.
your fault. It's fine. You know, we always go so long without taking a little breaky every, here and there. And this time I think it was 10 episodes, we recorded straight, which honestly, I feel like a lot of people take a lot more breaks than we do. So, it honestly was kind of nice because you were traveling, you were coming to Nashville. We were about to have the craziest weekend ever. So we just had to do some shit, and it was a nice little break, but we're back, baby. Also, I feel like you probably feel rusty because I feel like I'm not hungover from this weekend, but for sure the effects of drinking are affecting me right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. I feel so great right now, but do you want to know what I think it is?
What?
When I say I have not laid on the couch like I laid on the couch yesterday in ages, it has actually been ages.
Damn. Not me.
You said not me. Sorry, our mailman just delivered some mail.
No, you're good. I lay on that couch. I lay on that couch.
I just feel like Sundays are always my okay, let's do the laundry. Let's, get stuff done. Let's go grocery shopping.
No, that's for Wednesday and Thursday.
Why would you go grocery shopping on a Wednesday or Thursday? You're about to go into the weekend.
I don't know. I also just don't go grocery shopping. I'm also I'm one of those people, I honestly find it easier if I just go shopping, per meal.
See, that's crazy.
But I also don't work from home.
Right, but you still need, when I went into the office, I had to take my lunch every day.
I guess I don't really eat lunch.
So that's my thing. A girl's gotta eat. A girl's gotta eat. I will not be skipping lunch nor dinner. And
I can't
call
skip
me
dinner.
A fat ass.
Well, no, skipping meals is actually so bad. But anywho, yes, we have a lot to catch up on. I can hear myself coming back vocally. So hopefully we can actually.
I don't know why.
Hopefully we can actually hear it in the actual recording. But yeah, we have a lot to catch up on. But I kind of feel like we should fast forward a little bit before even going over CMA Fest, going over the Nashville trip, because I feel like a lot of stuff also happened pop culturally. That's not how you say that word, but that's how we're gonna say it today. Number one, I have to talk about it. Paige DeSorbo officially announced that she is leaving Summer House.
Yeah, and
What?
I also saw that Lexi announced that she's leaving Summer House too.
I kind of expected her not to rejoin because she wasn't an established cast member. So it was one of those things where it's either is she going to be, they probably asked her back, but I don't know. I just, with everything that kind of happened in season 9, I just knew that she wasn't going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of, I don't really think it's her thing. But Paige DeSorbo has officially announced that she is not coming back to Summer House. In the same week, she announced that she is dropping a loungewear, sleepwear line called Daphne. Mm-hmm. So obviously she's making huge career moves. But if y'all know me, y'all know I love Summer House and I love Winter House. Really just Paige DeSorbo. But I'm really sad that she's not coming back. And I'm just hoping that maybe there's some sort of spin-off, which I don't think it's going to happen. But ideally I would love like a spin-off like The Valley. Like The Valley is to Vanderpump Rules.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that's gonna happen, but I don't know. I just like she has to like be on TV. She has to like stay on TV somehow.
Yeah. But I just think like she's like kind of over it. Like I just think she's wanting to slow down and like wanting to focus on her brand and like a bunch of other things she's been doing. Like I almost felt like Summer House was like becoming like an inconvenience every weekend. You know what I mean?
I think the reason why she left is because she's bigger than Summer House, but I like want her to pull like a Morgan Stewart, where like Morgan Stewart started out on a reality TV show, Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, and like that went on for a few seasons, really not that long, but like that's kind of how she jump started everything, which obviously like Paige being on Summer House jump started everything for, you know, kind of currently what she's doing now. Obviously, she's taking her career in a different way, but I think that, like, I want her to do a Morgan Stewart type move where, like, she can still be on TV, but, like, not a reality TV show. Like, either, like, a late night, like, Morgan Stewart literally hosted, like, a fashion little, like, talk show on E! News. Or, like, Entertainment Tonight.
Have you ever tuned into like Paige Sorbo's like Amazon Lives?
Yeah.
I've never. But I wonder if that's like something she's gonna be doing like more often, or like turning it into like something like that. Because like she does those religiously. And I feel like she's kind of like the only one like I know of that really does that.
Yeah, there's like a few other just like random celebrities that do those. But like I just like that girl was made for like TV. Like, obviously, I listen to Giggly Squad, but, like, it's just not enough. Like, Giggly Squad with the, like, Summer House and Winter House was, like, perfect. Because it was, like, okay, you're getting more.
Right.
And, like, I just need more. But I'm really excited for her, obviously. It's 100% the right move in her, like, career. And just, like, with everything she has going on. But I'm just so sad. I'm so sad. I'm depressed.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people are. I was listening to like a lot of my podcasts on the plane or just like driving back home today, and like everyone is freaking talking about it, and everyone's like upset that Lexi announced like as soon as Paige announced, and it's like, whoa, like Paige was Summer House, like let Paige have her shining moment of announcing, hey, I'm not coming back, like before you're like, oh yeah, me neither, and it's like, yeah, no one really cares.
Yeah, I mean, Paige, it is crazy, like I feel like I didn't realize how many Summer House stands and like fans there were until like she announced, and I was like, oh wait, you watch Summer House? You watch Summer House too? Oh my god, why have we not been talking about this forever? Right. So, what else happened? A lot of people dropped music while we were away.
I was about to say, it's just like the summer of music. I think like this time of the year is just like when everyone is like dropping albums or singles or stuff like that. But I mean, so many people have been dropping stuff. It's actually crazy. But I'm loving it all. But I don't think I've been able to like listen to the new songs enough to be like, oh my god, I love it. Like, you know, when you get an album and you're like, okay, it's fine, like yeah, it's good, but then you listen more and you're like, okay, wait, like this is really good.
You're like, it's a banger. But Sabrina Carpenter surprised everyone and announced that she was dropping a new just like one song last week on Thursday, I think. Thursday. And she basically said that she had wrote it right after she released Short and Sweet, and then obviously like her and Barry were going through some things, so she was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna release it. So she released it on the same day that she had dropped Please Please Please, the Please 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 music video with Barry. It was June 6th, 2024. She dropped Man Child June 6th, 2025.
God, it's already been a year since that.
Already been a year, and that girl's thinking a freaking head, because like that's insane to drop it on the same day you dropped Please 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 music video. Like, come on, that's iconic.
Yeah, that is. And I didn't know this until literally I was listening to one of my freaking podcasts. But But Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were in Nashville for a wedding this weekend.
Oh.
That was this weekend. And I mean, not that we would have literally ever seen them whatsoever, but I'm like, oh my God, literally every single person was in Nashville.
Whose wedding? Why would they get married
it was
during the craziest weekend of... I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But that's crazy.
I think it was Travis's like cousin or like second, I don't know. It was some type of like family member. But I'm like, they probably didn't know it was CMA Fest. Like, you plan that stuff like a year in advance.
I guess that's true.
But yeah, I thought that was cool. I was like,
damn.
Hey.
Damn, slay. Addison Rae dropped her new album, which is kind of crazy. And I actually thoroughly enjoy it.
I was just to say, I was actually very surprised because like Sabrina's song, I think that's one like I just haven't listened to enough. But like off the bat, I was like,
if you watch the music video and listen to the song, it like kind of changes it.
Okay.
100% changes it.
Okay, I'll have to listen to that. But Addison Rae's album, like I'm actually like loving it. Yeah, no, it's really good. I think it's like, is it like Forever, Summer, Summer Forever, whichever way you say it. I think that's like one of my all-time faves.
Oh, love it. Okay. And
then it's kind of sad that she like talks about her family in one of them, or like her parents.
Yeah. No, I forget. It's like one of the last songs on the album, but the one I just have on repeat is Famous Again. I love it.
Yeah, that one's good too.
I love it. What else? I feel like there was a few other things that happened while we were away, but they probably really weren't that important.
Yep, probably so. I know. I'm trying to think of anything else, but I really can't. Honestly, I'm kind of brain dead today, for being so completely honest.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I think that the alcohol killed some brain cells. For sure.
And I just like don't know why traveling just takes it out of you every single time. Like just going to the airport, I'm like, oh my God, like it just like is an all day affair. Like there's no quick in and out. Like it's an all day affair. And like actually when I got there, I like was freaking out a little bit because I was like, I'm absolutely gonna miss my flight because the lines were insane. And I thought it was the Southwest line, but it turned out to be the American line, so sorry.
No, that like I mean obviously, yeah, of course it's like right after CMA Fest, so like I kind of expect it to be crazy, but like normally it's like okay, not at 5 a.m.
Yeah, no, I literally got there at like 5:30 in the morning, and it was packed. I mean, absolutely packed, and like the conveyor belt to like put the suitcases on was broken. And they're just like, oh, sorry, like just set your suitcase off to the side, and like we're just gonna have to do this all manually. So I literally just had to like leave my suitcase like sitting there and hope for the best. I was like, okay, but I got it. It's all that matters. I got it.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it made it here.
But I've never, like, every time I go to the Nashville airport, it is, like, the easiest, like, beep, boop, boop, like, and I get to my gate within 5 minutes. So when you texted me that this morning, I was like, holy shit. Like, I can't even imagine because, like, it has to be really busy because I feel like that place, like, they have everything so spread out. I don't know. I just feel like they're all fast with it. But, I mean, I'm telling you, I think compared to last year, this CMA Fest was, like, the biggest ever.
Yeah, and like once I got through security and everything, I mean, it was not crowded like at all. Like,
oh, good.
There were people there, but I think everyone just probably got there at once, and like I think everyone had the same idea of like I'm just gonna stay till Monday and fly out really early Monday rather than going like Sunday midday or Sunday afternoon. But there's a second where I was like, oh God, this is not gonna be good.
You're like,
not gonna be good.
You're like, shit. That's honestly like my biggest fear. But like, I get to the airport a million times early than they recommend because I'm terrified that just like one random day I'm gonna go and it's like crazy lines, and then for some reason I miss my flight. But I literally show up in enough time where I don't think that is ever physically possible.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the one time I showed up super, super early was the time that my bag didn't make it to Nashville. And I think that's why, because I showed up so freaking early. So I don't do that anymore. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I mean.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I like to like airport lounge, you know. I like to like go check out my gate, and then I'm like, all right, I could go get some food. Yeah. And then I always say like I'm going to go sit at a bar. I never do.
Yeah.
I always say I'm going to get work done. I never do.
Yep. No, I feel that. I know I was checking my email this morning and I was like, ugh, I don't even want to look at this right now. Freaking back to reality, damn it.
Yeah, 100%. But what's crazy is because obviously CMA Fest was Thursday through Sunday. So this morning when I checked my phone, because I had the CMA app, that concert went till 1 a.m. yesterday.
Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt it. I literally don't doubt it whatsoever.
Because it was
Because
like,
there were like some good ass people playing Sunday.
Yeah,
and there were also some good ass people playing Thursday. Like I was
Yeah.
actually pissed. I was like, where are these people playing like Friday, Saturday?
because they have to put the better ones on Thursday and Sunday so that people actually go. So it's not just like
Yeah, but still,
no one
it's
on
like,
Thursday, no one on a Saturday. So then it's like, okay, I'm going to go. And if I'm going to go on Thursday, well, I might as well go on Friday too. Oh, well, I might as well go on Saturday. But yeah, I know it pisses me off for I can't take off work.
yeah, because I mean, it was like a Thursday at like 2 p.m. It wasn't like, oh, you can get off work and go, or you can like fly in a little later and go. No, everyone was like during the freaking day. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
But
I'm
whatever.
pissed that we didn't see any famous people.
I know. I was actually kind of shocked.
No, I swear to God, it's me. I'm like 100% like I repel them somehow. It'll be like I will literally check social media like the next day after I go out, and like there's a bar that I wanted to go to and then we didn't end up going into, and literally there's videos everywhere of some celebrity, some like surprise pop-up artist is there performing, and I'm like, I was this close to going.
Yeah. I want to know who was about to walk out of the Spotify house when they were stopping us.
It was Marcus King.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Cool.
Riley was standing out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Did not see that at all.
Yeah.
Literally did not. And that's another thing is like I just like don't recognize people. Like I'm just like not looking.
I don't really either. I also don't know like people's names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like I might like recognize you or like, oh, like I think he's famous, but like would I know your name right off the bat? No. I mean, obviously if you're like Riley Green, okay. Like
Yeah, I would recognize him, but like I'm gonna be so for real right now. If like Luke Bryan was walking down the street, I don't think I'd be able to pick him out in a lineup.
Really? That's kind of crazy to say. Like, he's huge. I mean, I know we don't listen to him, but, like, he's a person that I would be like, oh, yeah, that's Luke Bryan. Or,
See,
like, oh, yeah,
I,
that's
like-
Jake Owen.
I like truly don't think I would like. Oh, Jake Owen, I don't think I'm trying to even think what he looks like right now.
Really?
I cannot. No face is coming to mind.
It's fine, it's fine.
Like this sounds horrible. This sounds horrible. So on Friday, I had to do like a work event for CMA Fest. So I went and did this like event with Carly Pierce and like Conundrum Wines.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I know who she is. Like I know her songs, but I would have never been able to pick her out in a lineup.
Really?
I would have never been able to be like, that is Carly Pierce.
Yeah, you saw her and you're like, wait.
I was like,
Wait.
honestly, no, I honestly was like, yeah, I really don't think I ever knew what she looked like. So, like, nice to see you. You're beautiful. But, like, I didn't know what you looked like before this. Which sounds horrible. I know. But I'm the worst with faces and names and faces.
You know, and sometimes that's just the way it has to be. And, you know, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't have enough memory in my brain to remember all of that. Period.
Neither do I. But obviously, we went to CMA Fest this weekend. Well, we didn't actually do CMA Fest.
I was about to say, I think we just went to Broadway. We keep saying we went to CMA Fest.
We pretty much just hit the town and hit Broadway, and had ourselves a grand old time. Let's see. Let's do a little recap. Thursday, I pretty much just picked you up at the airport.
We went to the mall, and everything closed at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Since when the actual hell do malls close at 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. on a Thursday.
like shutting the doors at 7:55, like being like, "Hey, we're closed." Well, if you close at 8, it's 7:55, so I have 5 more minutes. First of all,
But like, okay, if I'm gonna go shopping after work, I'm like, I get off so late that it's 6, maybe 6:30 if there's horrible traffic. By the time I get there, I can't do much shopping, and like, if I like have shit that I have to get, I'm
Yeah.
screwed.
yeah, no, that was actually crazy.
8 p.m. Like that's
And like
that's
they
dumb.
were so rude.
Like they
so
were
rude.
they were kicking us out. Okay, well, I do feel like we were also vlogging in there, and I think
I
she
feel like
thought
that
that we were
is-
dilly-dallying along, but like I don't think she like actually realized that you were trying to buy something. Even though you had stuff in
Yeah.
your hand, I think she was kind of like, what the hell are these bitches doing? Like, they have their video cameras out. Like, come on, get it together, ladies.
Yeah.
So she was kind of like, we're closed. And I was kind of like, no, I know. She's about to check out.
No,
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm just vlogging.
literally. Like,
never
take a
finished
chill
that
pill.
vlog.
Thank you. No, I know. I mean, I got like some, but like not everything I wanted.
Never finished that vlog. But yeah, so then like after that, I mean, it was 8 p.m. So then we had to go home, and that was pretty much, we ended that night because I had to work the next day. And yeah, so then Fridays were, you know, I feel like the real festivities start. I go to
Yes.
work. Okay, after work we were I came back to the house, we got ready, and then we went and met some of my friends at their house, and we were originally supposed to go get dinner. Well, dinner didn't happen on Friday.
Yeah. And that's where I wanted to like preface with like a girl's gotta eat. It's like I told them, I said, guys, even if it is a hot dog on the side of Broadway, that's fine. That's completely fine. I just have to get some food in my system because I know myself. If I don't, it's gonna be a very bad night.
But you did. You
But I
got
did.
food. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got food in your system. Yeah, we just decided, we were like, oh, well, we're just gonna hit up Broadway for like a drink or two, then we're gonna, you know, hitch a ride to dinner. Which I am really
Right.
sad because I really wanted to go to that restaurant, but
Yeah.
we were just having too much fun. And so then we
And I
decided,
also knew the second we went to Broadway,
Yeah.
there's no way
There's
we're,
no way.
There's no way we're leaving here.
actually no way that we're going to go to dinner.
Yeah. The second I
so-
figured out we would have to like Uber, and I was like, yeah, cancel the reservation. We're not Ubering.
Yeah. You know, we totally could have gone to like Assembly Food Hall and like gotten a good
Yeah.
dinner, but we just didn't. And we pretty much just hit up Broadway, and then we ended up going to Odie's, which is like my new favorite bar.
Oh my God, that was so much fun. Like, I loved that place. Don't get me wrong, I love Broadway, but Broadway's like can be like very in your face 24/7. I mean, it's obviously packed to the fucking brim. Like, it's crazy. That place, what it's called, Odie's.
Odie's, yeah. It's Old Dominion's bar.
Love.
Yeah. So
Love,
it's,
love, love.
if you're familiar with Nashville, if you're not, Odie's is in Midtown, which Midtown and Broadway are kind of like aligned in the vibes. Like a lot of celebrities are starting to open bars in Midtown. A lot of the Vanderbilt kids go out there, or like some of the other colleges around town. But it's like a little bit more low key. I feel like more people that like live in Nashville go to Midtown like more often than not. Especially because like Red Door's over there, Tin Roof is like further down, and like most of the time people are just gonna end their night like at Red Door.
Yeah.
So, but Odie's just opened up, and I'm kind of sad that we didn't hang out outside more because like the outside part's my favorite part, but it's a cool bar.
I know, we'll have to go back. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a cool
And
bar.
I want to go to like all of those, like Red Door, all of those.
Yeah. So then we ended up going after Odie's closed. We went to a friend's house, and then we had to call it a night. Had to call it a night. Ubered home, and then I yapped. Well, no, we both yapped. We both
I was
yapped.
to say, we both yapped.
Yapped.
We both did.
Until 4 a.m. and probably didn't end up going to sleep till like 5 something. And we had to wake up the next day and get ready to go to Broadway.
Yeah, and Maddie's like, okay, like I know you'll be up at like 8 o'clock. I was like, Maddie, it's like 5 in the morning right now. Like I'm, what do you mean? I don't do that. Like, yeah, on a regular day, I'll
You
be
never
up.
know.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
never
true.
know. I'm not a waker upper early. I could sleep forever.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
but then
didn't
you
do
woke up
bad.
that next morning and you had breakfast made and everything when I walked downstairs. I mean, princess
Ex-
treatment for me if you don't mind.
exactly. Yeah, so then the next morning woke up and made some breakfast, and then we took our sweet old time getting ready to go to Broadway. But I think it was because Morgan had to fix your shirt.
Oh my God. The ASO shirt. That
Yeah.
that shirt that was so freaking heavy that like it was literally ripping at the neck because it was like a piece of linen with like one thread attached to it. So Morgan, sweet, sweet, great Morgan, he can literally fix and do actually
Anything.
anything. Literally anything. So he did that for me, put the shirt on, and then turns out the button on the back was about to bust because I'm such a fat ass.
Shut up.
So I was literally wired into the shirt all night. Hardwired into the shirt. Like at the end of the night, I had to get the wire cutters out to cut me out of the shirt. But like, so worth it. It was so cute.
I know,
And like
100%.
nobody would have known. No
No.
one did know.
No, except we told everybody.
Yeah, we actually did. I said, "Oh my God, look, yeah, I'm wired in."
You're like, actually, what's crazy is there's a piece of wire keeping me in the shirt.
Correct. But to a nobody or like to a rando, nobody would have known.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we pretty much did Broadway then from like 3:30. I feel like we really weren't. I think it was like 3:30, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so.
3 or 3:30. Of course, we had to hit up Barstool. Duh.
Duh.
And we like hung out there. We ate in Barstool, which was honestly a wild move on our part. I
Yeah.
don't know. We literally could have eaten anywhere.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know what? Here. We're gonna eat at Barstool.
That's what I'm saying. I think like once we're already there, we're already there. And it's like everyone else around us was ordering food. And I was like, once again, guys, sorry. I need some lunch in my system if we don't mind before we start drinking all day and all night. But I just don't think any night will ever top the night like all your girlfriends were in town for your birthday when we went to
my
Barstool.
God.
Like
Yeah.
nothing will top that night.
Oh,
Nothing.
no. No, I honestly like that weekend is like kind of really hard to top.
Oh, absolutely. That weekend was amazing.
It
was so
was.
much fun.
It was. So I kind of want to like replicate it, but I don't think that would
Yeah.
ever happen again. But yeah, so we hit up Barstool. Then we're at 12. We went to 12:30
For a while.
for a long time, the rooftop for a long time.
Oh my gosh, do you know? Remember that guy that was in like the tight jeans where you're like,
I was
seeing
like
that guy everywhere.
Yeah, it was like we literally saw. Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to know what photo I saw him in?
What photo?
Do you remember that guy from TikTok where like the his like best friend's girlfriend like made the TikTok of like
Is that
"Please
him?
date my No, it wasn't him. But I follow that guy on Instagram and he posted a photo
With
and that
him.
guy was in it. And
So-
it was at 12:30, right where we were standing, like in that corner.
So
Like, what is happening?
the crazy thing is like in Nashville, like the people that live in Nashville, you end up like knowing people or like seeing people. You're like, I know who, like
Recognizing
I know
them,
that
yeah.
person. Like we've met, or I saw them last weekend at this bar. Like it really is like so small, even though it's not. It's just like there's so many tourists that come and visit. Then it's like if you see people that actually live here, you're gonna see them everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought that was crazy that I was literally going through my Instagram
No.
today and I was like, no way this dude's in this photo right now. No way.
Because I swear, I like as soon as I saw him, I was like, we saw him. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we saw him the night before, and then I swear to God, I was like, he had to have been on at Barstool. Also,
Really?
I would 100% believe that if he was.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was crazy. But you know a bar that is always packed. And like, not that I would never think it's always packed, but like every time I go, like you can barely move in it, and it's like, wow, like this is the bar we choose.
Kid Rocks.
No, Miranda.
Yeah, that.
It's always that way, always. And I'm like,
I swear
what?
to God, when we were at Miranda's, okay, so then after 12:30, because we were at 12:30 Club for entirely too long. Which is
Yes.
it's a fun place, but like
Right.
we were there for way too long.
But it was like a good like day place into the evening, like when the sun's going down,
yeah.
you know?
And so then we went to Robert's Western World, which I'd never been.
Yeah.
It's like a classic. I don't know. It wasn't my choice.
Right.
But then we go to Miranda Lambert's bar. What is it? It's like Casa Rosa or something like that, to the rooftop. What, like, you could not walk through that bitch.
And it is like that every single time. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, like it's fun, but I'm like, now that we have like Jelly Roll, we have Morgan Wallen, like, I'm sorry, like I might get canceled for this, like Miranda is so like 2000. You know what I mean?
But like it's so there are certain bars like I love. Like I wish that you would have went to the Friends in Low Places rooftop. That place is a freaking, like, that place is so much fun. And it's like this instance, like, party, you wouldn't think it would be party, but it's like a party.
Yeah. Right.
And it looked packed from, like, the street, but I don't know, like, what happened, but, like, when we were at Miranda's, I swear to God, that whole time there was a fever dream.
Yeah.
A
Absolutely.
fever dream. The conversations that I had, the shit that I saw, I was just like, are we all okay? Because I don't think that we are.
No, that bar was just like, what is happening right now? Like,
No,
there were
insane.
just people everywhere.
It was insane. And then after that, we called it a night, which, like,
Yeah.
I'm shook, but I was dead. I was dead.
My feet had never hurt more in my entire life. Like, never hurt more.
Never hurt more. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Like, I thought these new boots were going to be, like, totally fine. But it didn't hit me until the end of the night when you're, like, trucking up the hill trying to get to your Uber where it's like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
I
where
can't.
you're like, oh shit, wait, I've also been on my feet this whole time.
Yeah.
Now there's no lights, there's no music, there's no, like, you know,
reality setting in. I'm like,
dancing, you know, like there's the scene isn't set anymore, and you're like, oh shit, wait, I'm in pain. I hurt right now.
yeah, absolutely.
No, it's always the trek to the Uber. Literally, always the trek.
And then we
to the
sat
Uber.
down to eat the hot dogs, and when I say I got up and my feet were throbbing, like I had to tell myself, like, you're fine, just keep walking. Like, they were hurting so bad.
I'm dead. Well, what's
So
funny?
bad.
So all weekend I was having a bit of a toe problem.
Yeah.
I somehow the weekend before bruised the living shit out of my toes, like my toenails, like my toenail beds, basically. Okay.
Right.
When I tell you the most painful feeling ever, throbbing. Guess what doesn't hurt today?
You're kidding.
My goddamn toes. And I'm like, all weekend, the most important weekend ever, duh,
Of the year.
I'm in pain. And then as soon as Monday rolls around, it's like they didn't even they weren't even hurt.
Did they fall off by now?
Well,
Like, is that why they don't hurt?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I still have nail polish on, and I'm a little too scared to take off the nail polish because, like, all right, to preference, guys, I don't have, like, some weird infection happening. I don't have, like, an ingrown toe. Like, none of that. I fully just, I think, bruised the actual shit out of my toenail bed. I don't know how. I don't know what I did. I could not tell you. All I know is them bitches hurt. Hurt. Like, I thought my toe was gonna fall off.
Yeah.
100%. I was like, do I have to go to the hospital right now? Like, do we need
And I
to
said,
call?
no, we don't have time for that.
Do we need to call an ambulance? Like, I'm concerned. I'm confused. I'm scared. Oh my God, now? It's like they never even hurt to begin with. But I know that they're bruised.
So I'll say, take that with a grain of salt. They're probably going to, like, fall off tomorrow. It's probably, like, all the pressure's, like, released because it's about to fall off.
So this has happened to me once before on Broadway. I wore heels out to Broadway because I went to a concert. They're the most comfortable heels ever, but I think that my one toe was a little too squished because, like, the day after, oh my God, my toe throbbing, bright red throbbing. So it's like, that's weird. Like, what happened here? Like, what did I do?
Right, what happened?
I'm like, that's strange. And months went by. Months. My toenail was black because I bruised it. I was wearing pointed toe heels, so I bruised the crap out of my toe. It took months for that toenail to fall off, but it finally did. So I have a feeling it's gonna be a while.
Damn. I want you to take the nail polish off and see what it looks like.
I know one is bad because I can see it. I can, like, literally see it on the side. Like, so that one is bad. The other one, I don't know. The other one, like, again, I don't know what the hell I did to these toes, but they were real pissed at me.
Not to say, it was probably just, like, a night out or, like, walking around a lot or something. Something happened.
They were freaking livid. And then, yeah, we kind of wrapped up Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday, we did not do a goddamn thing.
Yeah. Watch Summer House literally
all day long. All day long. Watched Summer House, laid our fat asses on the couch, and we went to dinner.
Yeah, we went to Bar Taco, which was so good.
So good.
So good. Like, if I could have that again right now, I think I would.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Oh, and you want to know something that I'm so glad, like, I thought of before going through security? When I was literally in the Uber going there, and I was like, I have a box of matches in my purse right now. Like, and I literally Googled, like, can I
fly
put
with
matches,
matches?
like, at least in a checked bag? And it was like, no, your bag will be flagged if there are matches in there. And I was like,
in a checked bag too?
Not even, yeah, it said it wasn't allowed in a checked bag or on a carry-on bag.
Because if they, like, somehow catch on fire, I guess.
I don't know, but I had to
throw them away. Damn.
I know, I was so pissed, but I'm like, I'm so glad I, like, did it on my own, because, like, if I did, I would have, like, freaked out if they're like, what is this? Why are you trying to bring matches? I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. Like,
I wouldn't have even thought about that.
Yeah. So it's okay. We're just going to have to go there again, and I'm going to have to get them again, because next time I'll be driving.
True that. Period.
Yeah, so just have to get some more.
There are so many things, like, when you come back. Wait, do the people know? Do the listeners know?
I think you've said it once, but we haven't really announced it. But, guys, I'm basically moving to Nashville. But for part of July and August, I'll be visiting Maddie, doing basically all the local things. You know me, hitting up all the regular bars, going to all the good eats. So Maddie has created a list about a mile long of, like, everything we're gonna try to do, or, like, at least places that we need to, like, option out of, like, we can,
like, attempt.
I'm so excited about that.
Cool places, because it's also, like, I mean, pretty much all the places are places I haven't been before, or I've been, like, one time and I'm like, oh yeah, this is, like, you have to go.
We have to go.
So I'm super excited about that. I honestly just want that to be here, because again, there's so many places that I want to go, and I'm just like, I have to wait now.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just go now. I have to wait.
Yeah, I am so freaking excited. After the 4th of July, I will be there, and we will be together, recording some episodes together.
Yeah.
Content together. Photo overload. You know us.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully. Honestly, I think so, because it's not just a weekend. Because, like, the one thing that we always are like, we're going to get so much content. We're going to do all this, that, and the other. And then it's like the weekend goes by and we're like, so we didn't do any of that.
That's what I'm saying. It's always just so hard when like the only time I come into town is for like a big event.
We're just living in the moment. And it's hard when you don't see your friends like that often. Mm-hmm. So now that you'll be here for a month, we'll be sick of each other. So I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
No, so then actually like we will have all the time in the world to make content.
Yeah. I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait.
All the time in the world. So, yeah, I think that was like the recap of Nashville. Did anything else crazy happen?
I don't think so. I'm going on a date with a guy when I go back to Nashville.
Yeah, Kassidy did meet the like love of her life, her future husband. So, we'll see how that goes.
So he's basically a part of the friend group, so you know that one never ends well.
No, I think it'll be good. I really hope that y'all do go on a date.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm down too, but it's just like, you can like say that now, but it's basically like a month from today. I'll like be around that time. So like, I feel like a lot can happen in a month and it like could just fall off. But
well, there's no pressure, but I need you to put in some work there because we need some boat time this summer.
And let's hope he never listens to this because we will probably not be invited back.
He 100% won't, so who cares? But Kassidy is doing the Lord's work and putting in that time for some boat time for the both of us. So yes. We appreciate that. Everyone has to have a friend like that come summertime. Duh. So Kassidy is that.
Yeah, am I frozen on your end as well?
Yeah, you have not moved.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm literally looking at myself and it's frozen. I think my camera's probably about to die because, you know.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I think that means we have to wrap up this episode. We hope you guys enjoyed. I know this one was like a little bit short and sweet and pretty much just a recap. But we do have a lot of other fun things planned for the rest of this month. So we hope you enjoyed today's episode and we will see you guys next week. Bye. Yes. Oh, wait. Don't forget to check out our social media because we're posting all of our fire pics and videos and shit from CMA Fest. So
yes, and linking what we can, but just remember, like, sometimes we can't link as much as we want on LTK.
Yeah.
Also, so that's always the pain.
ASOS, everything's always sold out. So
yeah, sorry.
There's that. But we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, guys.
Whoa, you